me how you feel when niggas be like testing your ass. Tell me how do you feel when police be arresting your ass. Tell me how do you niggas feel when you're higher than a bitch and baby mama come around you wanting to start some shit. How do you feel being the dope man collecting the heat? Them boys on that ass for selling drugs to kids on the street. Times done got bad, you eating rice without the beef and can't afford to drop a pair of shoes on the feet. Tell me how do you niggas feel running into the unexpected? Your shorties can't stand you and trick hoes claiming they pregnant. How would you feel if you was pimping bitches, use the Mac? Next day you come to find out your brother was smoking crack, riding round town in a blue bird Cadillac, making $5 grand in a day. The next day you're getting jacked. You heard it through the vines, your girl was getting it from the back. You threw away the good life and you ain't never getting it back. How would you feel?
How do you feel when good days turn into bad days? Happy days turn to sad days. Nothing seems to go your way. How do you feel when no one wants to understand? You're an ordinary man. All you need is one more chance. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on. Life goes on.
How would you feel if your baby sister was a strip dancer? How would you feel if your moms was dying of cancer? How would you feel if one day you had won $1 million? Now all the chicken heads round the hood wanna holler. Tell me how would you feel if a nigga straight stole your ass? Holly Berry needed a husband and she chose your ass. Would you feel good if you was in a Benz, my man? Riding around smoking out with all your friends, my man? What if the nigga you heard that set you up was the nigga you trusted? Would it make you feel good or would you feel disgusted? Would you feel right if one day you had killed a nigga? Would you pray to God you wish you hadn't pulled the trigger? Or would you put your shame aside, maintain, my nigga? Knowing damn well life ain't never gonna be the same, my nigga. Use your brain, my nigga, cause I figure life's tough. In other words, it's off the chain, my nigga. How would you feel?
How do you feel when good days turn into